Hello everyone, what's up? Today, we're going to take a short trip back in Philippine history. But don't worry, this won't be boring. When we hear the name President Ferdinand Marcos, many things come to mind. But in this video, we're going to focus on something often left out of the conversation: his contributions to science, technology, and education during his administration. So, let's explore how these areas developed during his term and how they affected the country. Tara, simulan na natin! During President Ferdinand Marcos' administration, science and technology were seen as important tools for national development. One of his major contributions was the strengthening of scientific institutions in the country. In 1958, before he became president, the National Science Development Board was established, and during his presidency, this was further developed and expanded. In 1982, this institution became what we know as the National Science and Technology Authority, or NSTA, which later evolved into today's Department of Science and Technology, or DOST. Under his term, the government also focused on research and development, especially in agriculture, medicine, engineering, and industrial technology. Programs were created to support Filipino scientists, researchers, and inventors. Laboratories or research centers were built to help modernize the country and reduce dependence on foreign technology. This showed that science was being used as a foundation for economic and industrial growth. Technology during the Marcos administration was closely connected to infrastructure development. Many large-scale projects were introduced, such as road and highways, bridges, power plants, communication systems. These projects relied heavily on engineering and technological planning. Because of this, the demand for skilled engineers, technicians, and scientists increased. The government also promoted technical and vocational education, recognizing that the country needed trained workers to operate and maintain modern facilities and industries. Although some projects were controversial, they reflected the administration's push toward modernization through technology. Education was also a major focus during President Marcos' term. One of his most important contributions was the expansion of access to education, especially at the secondary and tertiary levels. Several states, universities, and colleges were established during his administration, making higher education more accessible to students from different regions of the country. Another significant contribution was the strengthening of science and math education. Schools were encouraged to give more emphasis to science, mathematics, engineering, technology-related courses. Scholarship programs were also offered to deserving students, especially in science and technical fields, to help produce professionals who could contribute to national development. In summary, President Ferdinand Marcos' administration placed a strong emphasis on science, technology, and education as key drivers of national progress, from strengthening scientific institutions, promoting technological development, to expanding educational opportunities. These contributions left a lasting impact on the country's development. While history presents different perspectives on his leadership, understanding these contributions help us see how science, technology, and education played important roles during his time. Thank you for watching. If you learned something new today, don't forget to like, share, and reflect on how education and science continue to shape our society.